Mine. Yeah. Oh, hi, Marty. Not very well. No, she didn't go for it. No! Well, she said she played Ethel Mertz so long on I Love Lucy, now she wants to do something glamorous.
Extension 432, please.
Well, who else is on your list?
Sydney, this is Bill Myers.
Isn't she a little young?
How long would it take you to get a total on what I have invested with you?
Martha Ray! She's in a wheelchair!
No, the whole portfolio.
Elaine Stretch, hadn't thought of her.
Is that all?
No, too much trouble.
No, that's all right. I just thought it was a bit more.
She's living in England anyway.
Now, listen, I want you to liquidate everything.
Too sexy.
I'm absolutely serious.
What? Oh, now there's a thought.
Something's come up, Sydney. I'm going to have to rearrange my life.
Do you think you can get to her?
I just got out of New York Hospital.
Well, do you think she'd go for it?
Quite serious.
Yeah?
I don't care, Sydney. We just got to have.
Well, I could fly out to California.
Let's just say my immediate plans are up in the air.
When?
It's difficult to talk right now.
Well, go ahead and call her agent.
Let's just say I'm going to have to make some serious changes.
Well, invite her down here for a weekend. I'll send her a ticket. Pick her up at the airport in the Rolls. Show her the island. Give her a feast.
I don't know. I just don't know.
Oh, well, you've seen the place, Marty. It's a tropical paradise, and Bill would...
I don't know. I can't tell you, Sydney.
On second thought, why don't I fly out to California?
Look, transfer everything over to Citibank. I'll call George. He'll know what to do.
Well, see what you can find out.
Yes.
How long do you think it will take?
How long do you think it'll take?
Okay, get back to me.
Okay, get back to me.
Now I really do need a drink.
Sit. I'll get it for you.
Who are you talking to?
That was my broker.
That was Marty.
Yeah, I heard.
Viv turned me down.
Yeah, you told me, Pat.
Marty's going to try to get me a meeting with...
Shut the fuck up!
What?
I said, shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know damn good and well what the topic of conversation should be, don't you?
Well,
Look, I'm dying, Pat. And frankly, I don't give a flying fuck who's going to play Opal in the television series.
Is it that bad?
Yes.
But how?
Look, I'm old. So are you. Well, people get sick. People die.
But you don't seem...
That, according to the doctors in New York, I've got 6 months to a year of functioning fairly normally. That's their words. Fairly normally. And I'm going to get weaker.
Weaker?
Cane, walker, maybe a wheelchair. Unfortunately, I'm likely to lose the ability to make a really great martini. Eventually, I'm going to need a nurse.
A nurse?
Bedpans, bathing, medicines, diapers, and I'm certainly you're not going to be able to help. That's just
well, it's not that
I know, Pat.
I'm not good at it.
I know, Pat. Believe me, I know.
A nurse?
Eventually, around the clock.
I'll have to start wearing a robe in the morning.
What?
When I make my coffee, you know, I usually come in naked.
I'm not believing what I'm hearing.
Well, I'm just thinking ahead.
Well, of course you are. I'm thinking ahead about you losing all human dignity and possibly dying in some vegetative state of some level of pain, and you're thinking ahead about flashing the goddamn nurse in the kitchen.
Well,
I can get you a male nurse.
Oh,
But
yeah.
that's not the point.
No, I guess not.
Your perception is overwhelming.
Look, this is all news to me, brand new news.
How do you think I feel?
Well, you've got a couple of days to get used to it.
Well, maybe I should have started a little slower. A pad. Next week I may need a cane. Oh, pad. A couple of weeks I might need a walker. Pat, in about a month I'll be shitting my pants with some regularity.
Stop it! Stop it! I don't want to hear this now.
But you've got to. We've got to sort it out before it gets worse. Before
what?
Before you start hating me.
Oh, I could never do that, Myers. I could never.
Don't say never too quickly. Sorrow is born in the Hasty Heart.
But I wouldn't.
Wouldn't you? Oh, Pat. I know you. After 40-odd years, hell, I ought to. Look, I'm going to be less and less able to help you. I'm going to need more and more help myself.
But I couldn't.
I know you'll make a great show of being a caregiver for a while. Compassionate, elaborate compassion. A week, maybe 2 weeks, or a month. But eventually you're going to want to give one of your dinner parties, and you're just not going to be up for it. You're going to want to fly out to California. You'll find yourself wondering whether you should leave me. You'll get excited about a new scene. You want to read it to me, and Pat, I won't be able to listen.
I don't know what to do.
Go on with your writing. Go on, write the plays, write the screenplays, make the deals. It's what you enjoy. It's what you're good at.
My heart won't be in it anymore. My heart.
Pat. Oh, Pat. Your heart is a beautiful thing. You couldn't have written all those wonderful moments if it wasn't. 3 coins in the fountain. Love is a many splendored thing. Susie Wong. Gigot. A beautiful thing. Flawed? Oh, yeah. Sometimes selfish? Oh, yes. But your heart is beautiful.
But what can I do when it's broken? Why?
Oh God, this is beginning to sound like John Patrick dialogue.
No.
What we need
Too heavy, not witty, not ironic.
What we need in here is a good fart joke.
No fart jokes. Tasteless. What do I always say?
Talent, taste, and tenacity. And your tenacity will get you through.
I didn't see it ending this way.
It's not ending. We're just going through a transition.
Yeah, but a transition to what?
I don't know, but none of us are getting out of this alive, you know.
No irony there.
Yeah, you think of these things when you're going through a transition.
Now I really do need an assistant.
Oh, yes, and it wouldn't hurt if he was a good cook, too.
Marty mentioned a kid.
Good.
He's the son of a producer.
Good.
Just graduated from NYU.
Gay.
He grew up in Greenwich Village.
Well, maybe you ought to give him a call and have him send a resume over.
Yeah. Send him a ticket. Have him come down for a visit. Have a look at the place.
Have a look at you.
Have a look at him.
Well, if he's young enough to have no ego yet, he just might fit in.
Thanks.
Am I wrong?
I guess not.
And make sure he can make a good martini.
and makes a decent Caesar salad.
I will leave him my osso buco recipe.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
A second opinion?
They showed me the x-rays, Pat.
So what's next?
We go on like we have for a few months. Cocktail parties, dinners, visits with friends.
Do we tell them?
Some.
And then?
I go away.
You...
Not today.
But you don't have to leave. We can work something out.
No, Pat, no. If I'm here, if I'm living here, we're just going to fall back into old bad patterns, and that's not good for either one of us.
But you don't have to leave.
Can't you imagine me being the sick old auntie in the back room that everybody knows about, but nobody mentions?
It wouldn't be like that.
Imagine you having one of your dinner parties, you're being your charming self, telling your Hollywood stories. Young Mr. NYU is busy eating frozen hors d'oeuvres in a microwave. Everything comes to a dead stop when the nurse walks through with a load of used adult diapers.
Talk about peeing in the punch bowl.
You see?